Morning guys. So you currently join me on a lovely stroll through Wimbledon Common. I'm kind of desperately seeking inspiration for this video, which will be my very first YouTube video. With that in mind, please be forgiving. Please accept my apologies if it's terrible. But I'm hoping we'll get through it. We should be fine. Here we go. The first thing I want to talk about is what the channel's about and why I'm doing it. Two very good questions. So firstly, the channel is primarily about photography, and I guess you could say more specifically it's a tool for me to document my journey to improve my skills with photography. I hope that makes sense. Let me explain a little bit. So I'm not exactly new to photography, but it doesn't necessarily mean I'm any good at it either, which is kind of why we're here. So I've always loved taking photos. For as long as I can remember, I have loved taking photos. You know, I've had a DSLR now for 10 going on 11 years. And before that, I used to use my dad's old Olympus OM1, kind of 35mm film camera, and generally just take as many photos as I could. But what I've realized recently, especially since lockdown has given me a bit of time to look back at all of my photos, I've realized that a lot of them are kind of samey, you know? I was kind of wondering why that was. Why are there so few photos that I'm genuinely proud of? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy with a lot of the photos, but I know so many of them could be so much better. And I think that's purely down to my skills as a photographer, which again brings us back to why I'm doing this video. I kind of wanted to bring you guys along for the journey while I try and discover what I'm doing wrong, to show you all my failures, but hopefully also be able to learn from the experience as well and figure out what it is I'm doing wrong and how to improve it. I guess it's not just about skills either. What I do want to do is push myself a bit further as a photographer. Now, I'm not planning to change a profession or anything. It is just a hobby. I love taking photos, and the main thing I don't want to change is the fact that I love taking photos. I don't want this to become a chore. But what I do want to do is push myself to do things that I might not otherwise do. Take photos I'd probably feel a little bit uncomfortable taking. You know, for example, going up to a stranger on the street and just saying, "Can I take your portrait picture?" is not something I would traditionally normally do. But it feels like it's something I probably should do to kind of acclimatize myself to that situation, to having very limited time to take what you hope will be a fantastic portrait of a total stranger that you may never see again. You know, what are the benefits of that? Why would you do that? What can you capture from it? Well, they're all good questions, and I don't necessarily know the answers, but that's kind of part of the journey as well. But yeah, I want to cover and try my hand at as many different types of photography as I can. I'd love to be able to get a really nice night sky photo, you know, the Milky Way. Never been able to do that. I'd love to be able to do more cityscapes. I want to try my hand at some street photography. I want to do some portraits. You know, as many different things as I can try, really. And I want to see how the main difference, how I would approach it as basically an amateur photographer that I am, and how it should be approached, and how I can make it better, and how I can make my skills better. So I'm hoping that kind of sums up what this is about. I've tried to keep this intro as short and sweet as possible, and I guess we'll go from here. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm hoping you guys will stick with me and watch to find out. If you are curious, please like the video, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe, because I believe you get notified of any more videos I post, and it might help you out. So yeah, let's see how it goes, folks. Thanks for watching this little intro, and I'll hopefully see you soon.